What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Garage Gym Gains. This is the channel where we take a look at everyone's home gyms. Whether it's just a subscriber or some celebrity influencer, whoever, I decide to take a look at their home gym. That's what we do on the channel, so make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out. We look at a lot of cool things. Some $300 gyms, some $30, $40, $80, $500,000 gyms. So big variety, very big variety. But today, we're taking a look at Ricardo's home gym. It is a smaller one in terms of size. I believe it's somewhere around 11 by 13. I watched just the first little snippet to get some information on it. He has about $10,000 in it. Started in 2016. We're gonna check it out. Make sure you comment down below what your favorite part of Ricardo's home gym is. I will tell you at the end.
Hey everyone, just want to kind of give you a kind of brief description and walk around of our gym space.
All right.
It's in one of our spare bedrooms. It's like 11 by 13 feet. Initially it was like the kids' playroom and then kind of a multi-purpose room. And then we kind of evolved it back in 2016 into like starting of a gym. My wife had gone into CrossFit, and so we started kind of adding stuff for like days off and stuff. We didn't have time for training. And it continued to evolve prior to the pandemic to, getting more and more gear and adding like a folding rack, a Titan folding rack, initially a T3 21-inch folding rack, which worked out pretty well for a long time. And then we kind of, I got rid of my office, so the kids got their own bedrooms and no longer needed kind of a study playroom area, so we decided to go ahead and evolve this into just a full-time gym. Especially during the pandemic, it kind of helped. Since our gym kind of closed down, and we had some stuff here already. We had bars and stuff, and weights. We kind of been adding slowly to it.
Full-time gym is always the way to go. If you have an extra room in your house, you should just make it a gym. Even if you have a garage gym, maybe consider that extra spare bedroom just turning it into another gym. That way you can have a little bit of a change in scenery.
So let's do a quick walkthrough here. I have the 3/4 foam puzzle piece, flooring. It's squishy, kind of, in hindsight should have got the stall mats, but didn't even think of it at that time. I guess we'll start over here. We have Abamigos, always nice to have. This is
I don't know what that is. Just by looking at it, I assume it's what you stick your feet under while you're doing like sit-ups and stuff. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm way off, but I would assume that's what it is.
It's actually the Whipper. I'm not sure if you guys know of it. And it kind of was a Kickstarter campaign as well as their own kind of campaign piece. It uses this main ergometer kind of base, and then you can add different attachments. This is supposed to be the ski one that goes on the door, but we noticed that, well, obviously there's stuff in the way, so the door thing wouldn't work. So I built kind of a quick frame with wood, and it allows you kind of pull through a little bit better at that height, especially, since we're used to using a skier to get the gym. We decided to get this. It took a while for it to arrive, but we finally got it. Let's see. Obviously we have Titan Fitness. The soft step-up box works out great for a lot of stuff I do. Kind of limited, had an injury a few years back, so it kind of allows me to use it either like for squatting or for kind of singles leg step-ups and stuff like that, so it works nicely. Or if you want to do seated rows with the cable machine, we have attachment as well. We have Titan silencer pads. Just recently added those. We have enough cushion on the floor, but it's nice to have those, especially if I deadlift. Because of a previous leg injury, it's hard for me to pull directly from the ground, but it's nice to pull off of those. Of course, everyone seems to be getting to the GHCs. My wife always wanted one, so we kind of picked one up from Titan Fitness. It's like $400 or so it wasn't horribly expensive, and it's literally a knockoff of one of the Rogue ones. We have some storage space behind it because, even if...
I tried to pause it and then pause. If you are wanting some of those Titan Rogue knockoffs, go through the link down below and purchase through one of those affiliate codes. It does help out the channel, which is totally cool, so I can keep making these videos that you love.
If you move this back, you don't even hit the shelf, and neither one of us are really tall. So, and of course, if you're into Marvel or Star Trek or Star Wars, we got plenty of those pictures. We have a Titan dip bar. Kind of put it up. We don't use it that often, and didn't want to get rid of it altogether. Let's see. Obviously, shoes. Everyone seems to like about shoes. And my wife's CrossFit shoes. She had some No Bull trainers as well. For lifter shoes, I have my No Bulls back there as well. We have yoga mat, a weighted vest, our old gym bags. One day maybe we'll go back with our knee sleeves and stuff in there. For music, we got our little Alexa pod there. Nice to have. And this lovely thing is standing up here is a decent knockoff of the Concept 2. So at the time I got it, I guess cheap. What would we say? $600. It's a Stamina X called the AMRAP. I'm sure you see that with the light. But it works great. It has a dampener up to 9, so pretty similar. Of course, you gotta have your TV. More kind of fun references of movies. We got Joker. So we got an assault bike. We had one before, but it was kind of like the Sunny, kind of the knockoff. But we ended up picking this one up because, funny or not, this was actually free in a promotion at the end of last year for the Assault Runner Pro. So we're looking at this one. We're looking at the Elite. Didn't pull the trigger like Cyber Monday or Black Friday. Waited a little bit, and then they ended up offering the assault bike for free included, and there was a kind of a no interest financing going on, so it's kind of nice to have. So we went ahead and pulled the trigger at that point.
That's a pretty good deal. Getting a assault bike with your assault runner, not a bad deal. It saves you like $600-$700 or something like that. That was pretty sweet.
Recent addition is our Concept 2 bike erg. Sorry, I keep saying ski erg. I had a file cabinet there, so I had to make room. And of course, we got a whiteboard finally there, so now we can actually, usually we keep our programming on our phones, but at least now we can write it down. And if we start doing any heavy lifting again, maybe do some PRs. But Time Fitness rack here, this is actually for a bench that I sold and eventually will replace, but we haven't done much benching recently, so I think I'm going to go for one, not a Rep Fitness one.
Good choice.
Kind of like looking at a folding one from Amazon that's maybe $120, but if I fold it, then I can have one unfolded and one kind of angled in, so it kind of like sitting like that against the area there, so it definitely wouldn't interfere with cycling or running. Just kind of lack of room here. The piece of wood there, it's a little piece of plywood, mainly for when my wife does any heavy deadlifts. She can just throw it on the ground, and it kind of gives her a stable platform, so that's always nice. All right, moving on. So we have now a T3 off the wall, a kind of wall rack with 24-inch arms. I got the 4 arms just to make sure that it's really stable. Got a couple Titan targets. I mean, this ceiling is only like 8.5 feet, so it's not a true 9 foot, but it works for what we need it for. Have some bands. One usually helps for a pull-up bar. And then I know everyone likes storage. We ended up getting some kind of magnets here. Magnetic magnets, nice magnetic hooks that kind of clip onto the bar, so extra bands are, belts are there. We keep the cable machine kind of hanging out too as well, just to whenever we want to throw some weight on it. Even our collars are sitting on the rig too. We have the J hooks that kind of came with the original one, which is funny. They only went in one direction from Titan, so they're on the right, which is hilarious. The newer ones, though, the new rigs have, the actual things, they swing in different directions, so your bar doesn't float flying off with the J-hook, which is always nice. We have our rings, or you can always set up for doing like ring rows and stuff, so we just kind of have them sit there for now. Some change plates on the side of our mat storage. Our cool flag that we got. Woohoo! We support everybody. And of course, our big mat storage. This is a great buy. This is a Titan Fitness one. A little bit cheaper than the one from Rogue. And, just keep things organized to have, the wall balls on top. I have our spotter arms kind of in between. We don't have a whole lot of weight, close to 400 pounds, but we'll probably add more a little bit later on. We're not really lugging a lot. We do a lot more kind of, hypertrophy stuff and heavy rep, not a whole lot of weight going on these days. And I got my dumbbells from 10 all the way to 45. And then we have some kettlebells down there. It's 10, 25, 35, 45. Just to, in case we do. And it's each is a pair, so we can both work on the same weight if we need to. We have a slam ball, 90-pound one and a 40-pound one. My youngest daughter's volleyball ball, a couple ab mats. I'm still waiting on kind of a basket, which I'm going to attach kind of over here to the wall, so I can put both ab mats over there. And of course the wall control, because Ricky always loves those too. Nothing major, because we don't have a whole lot. I have some attachments here for this cable system that I got, which I don't think I'm the only one that uses it on occasion. The fat grips, more kind of ankle stuff and sliders, and then obviously liquid chalk, a brush of the oil for the bars, some grip work stuff. Actually, this screwdriver that came for I think the biker. Let's see. Gotta have a roller, so we have one of those, and we have our hook there for our battle rope, which eventually I think I just ordered a hook that's I'm gonna attach here, or even further back, just to be able to kind of store the battle rope in this area here, in this kind of void, I guess you can call it, so kind of make the best use of everything else. So we have more collars over here hanging off the rig on the magnetic hooks, which are kind of nice. I really like having these things. So same with my own wife's with straps. I have some in my bag. So more cool art. Bars. We got rid of a bunch of bars because we ended up with the runner and the bike and the GHD. We don't have that much floor space to put a full Olympic bar, so we kind of downsized a little bit. And my eldest daughter works out as well. So currently we have the Rogue. I think it's the C70S. So it's pretty much a shortened sleeve Ohio bar, Cerakoted. Not much cheaper than an actual Ohio bar, but that was kind of worth it. So it can probably hold 800 pounds or more, and we don't really ever reach that. One next to it is actually the Titan Technique bar, the 15 kilo one, so pretty similar to that one. Only holds about 500 pounds, but that's good, just kind of if you want to deadlift bar or something, you just want to kind of throw around. We don't really care too much about it. One after that is actually Valor Fitness's Technique bar. It's a 15-pound bar. It's aluminum. We actually got it at a local CrossFit regional a couple years back, and we got it full model for 125, so it wasn't horrible. And then next to that one is the Titan Fitness 15-pound Technique bar. Kind of as a backup bar. My youngest daughter used that a lot as well. Let's get to say if we want to work with separate bars and we're doing a WOD, then we can each have a bar and it works out. I think the Yes for All bar rack. The one from Titan only held 3. The one from Bro was a little pricey, so just kind of threw this on there. Put another one of the foam pads on the bottom just to keep the bars off the wall. No scraping. I guess I forgot to mention this one. I want to say this one might have been an Amazon find too. I don't think this is a Titan, but my wife wanted kind of a multi-grip type of pull-up bar, and a little bit higher than the other rack, so kind of nice. It wasn't expensive; it was like $80 or something like that. Anchoring it was fun too, so that was entertaining. And the last thing I added recently was this Lasco wall fan. There's no actual, didn't want to put a ceiling fan in here because of overhead weight and stuff. So it has remote control, great settings. It can actually oscillate without a problem. So if we're on the runner or if we're on the bikes and stuff, we can actually get good air, or if we're working out with the bar. So it's very nice. I guess that's really about it. Oh, we got a sandbag down here. I guess it was currently being used as a shoe holder. I think that's about it. Rollers, recovery stuff. Nothing too crazy. So people into more of the sci-fi stuff too. So. All right, thank you everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Lack of space, but it works out. We can still get a good sweat in, and lift heavy.
Right on. Ricardo, thank you for sending in your home gym. Everybody comment down below what your favorite part of his home gym is. And while you're typing that, if you like home gyms, have a home gym, or just like watching the channel, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the content. Hoping to do some type of giveaway at 5,000 subscribers, and we're about 500 away. So if you're not subscribed, click that little button down there. Not that it really does anything anymore, because not everybody sees the videos that they're subscribed to, but that's neither here nor there. If you want to see your home gym on the channel, go through the links down below and it'll walk you through how to do that. Real simple, record horizontally, upload whatever, and send it through the form that's on the website. Again, it'll walk you through that. But my favorite part of Ricardo's home gym is that, I think he called it a whipper. I hope that's right. But it was that piece of equipment that he got from Kickstarter. I don't know if they're still making them or what the history on that piece is, but we haven't seen it before, and I like when we see things that we haven't seen. So comment down below your favorite part, and tune in next time for another home gym video.